Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. My name's Ashley, and welcome to my channel. We are in just a different space today, but I wanted to come on here. Happy October. It's October 1st, 2023. Woo, things are really shifting and changing dramatically right now. I am shifting and changing dramatically, and I am sure you all are too, in the best of ways. I hope and pray for each and every one of you. So in this session, we're going to just intend that we continue to use this powerful moon energy and the sun's energy and all of these powerful energies that have been integrated back from my trip to Egypt, just bringing forward these sacred codes and sacred healing energies for you to help you and assist you on your path. These are collective healings, so if you are interested in a one-on-one session, they are extremely powerful and very personal to you. I do speak like light language. It is a way for me to work in your energy field, but for the most part, I really step into your energy field and I can see past traumas, past pains, past lives, multidimensional lives that you're living right now, helping you to assist you in and on your path in this 3D dimensional world, because we are human in this world, in this realm right now, but we are so much more than that. And once you begin to understand and navigate your own tools, your own gifts, we've all come with backpacks full of gifts and tools, and it's so much fun when you begin to actualize and really bring them forward and use them in your daily life. Like, everybody works, everybody's got stuff going on, but what if you were sitting at your job and you were honing in on your skills, your gifts, and your abilities and using them to further advance yourself in your current job, or to further advance you in your own business that you're trying to create. That's what the gifts have really done for me. They've helped me to really bring my gifts, my businesses, everything that I'm doing in my life forward, and moving everything forward quicker, faster, and in a way that is in alignment with me and what I've come to create. So it's just profound what our gifts and our abilities can do and help us. And everybody has psychic abilities, everybody's got healing abilities, everybody is multidimensional on this planet. Many of you are star beings, many of you have ancient roots on this land and in other star systems. And so when you begin to discover all that you are, you begin to realize and recognize that you have channels to the Pleiades, to the Arcturians, to the Andromedas. You begin to understand that you have connections and you are connected to these different families of yours. And when you are connected to them and you are able to communicate and connect, you are on a level of like, you understand more of why you're here. And when you can really understand more of why you're here, the human experience is not so daunting, because so many of us have this energy within us where we're like, okay, I know I've come to do something. I know I'm meant to do something here. I know it's bigger than what I'm doing, my little job here. So what is it? What am I here to do? And for many of us, we are working etherically, daily and nightly. So yeah, we might have our little jobs, 9 to 5 or whatever you do, but etherically, you're like this very powerful, beautiful being that is out here doing this great work. And that is what I have honed in on. My skills and my abilities are able to see past all of the 3D realm and see what it is you are doing out there multidimensionally, and really being able to help you navigate your multidimensional life, to be able to help you to understand more in depth of who you are, helping you to heal, past life traumas, pains, and sufferings that maybe you're bringing into this lifetime. If you've been killed or something in another lifetime, then you may be holding on to this type of energy, this type of scarcity. If you were poor, if you were, killed for speaking your truth, maybe you've got a lot of problems in this lifetime in regards to your throat. There's just so much that will come up during sessions, but the main thing is holding that space for you to be able to heal, for you to be able to drop your burdens and bring them and to release them, and to just allow the layers of the human experience to begin to flow up, off, and out of you so that you can eventually step into your higher self and move on this planet as your higher self. Everything flowing to you, things that are not meant for your higher good, just bypassing you. Not to say we don't ever have to deal with stuff on this lifetime, but it is much more manageable when you are aligned and walking as your fully aligned, powerful higher self, and it is something that is absolutely extraordinary, and I wish this upon everybody on this planet, that everybody gets to experience this. So with all of that being said, let us begin. I'm going to use this beautiful spray because it smells so good, and I've activated it with my own energies for protection, for love, for peace. So another thing that's been coming up is when I was in Egypt, there wasn't a lot, but the native elders of this land, the Native Americans of this land, as many of you may or may not know, and many of you have too, have had these past lives as these individuals, in those lifetimes where we were killed, we were murdered, and being able to be super connected to that energy in this lifetime. I mean, I've had times where I've had to purge the Native American energies from the lands, from myself, just from my soul in general. I'd break down and just start crying over everything. And this has happened with the Knights Templars as well. It's like the purging comes in and it's like, okay, I have to process all of these lifetimes that I've lived. And it's almost like experiencing them once again in this body and in this mind. It's been really bizarre, but when I was in Egypt, I kept getting these glimpses of the chief coming in and coming through. And I know there's a reason why I am here in Colorado. Like, I know that I know there's a reason why I'm in this dense land. And because it is dense here, the land, it is bloody. I'll just say that. It is bloody. And it's painful. And I don't mean to be so gruesome, but we're just real on this channel, right? But this land is, it's harsh. And I know there was a reason why the chief was coming through in Egypt. And I know that all of this is connected. The Mayans, the Native Americans, the Egyptians, the Atlanteans, everything is absolutely 1000% connected. And for me, I'm just here as a vessel for spirit to work through me, and not necessarily to relay information, but to be able to be of energetic support, because some things I don't understand. I don't understand all the things with the Native Americans and the Egyptians and this and why they're coming through, but I know that they're trying to come through tonight, and so I'm going to be a vessel and to be of support to many of you, because I know I have so many clients that are beautiful Mayans in this lifetime. I have many Native American clients. I have many Mexican clients. My clientele is very, very, very wide and is global. And so that makes me very proud, to be honest, that people of all races feel comfortable in my presence and feel that they can trust me and feel that there's no judgment, that there's no hint of racism or any kind of, like, I don't care what your skin color is. I honestly, I see blood, I see beauty, I see soul. We're all humans. We're all universal souls on this planet. There is should not be any type of groups of, okay, you're this, you're that, you're this. But I know you look like this, you look like this, you go here, you go here. And it's like, no, we all have eyes, we all have hearts, we all have blood, all of our blood is red. These are just our costumes. We've all been different races. And that's exactly what I told my daughter tonight, because she's dating a Native American boy. And our Mexican mom is Mexican, dad is Native American, and their beautiful son is dating my very European daughter in this lifetime, and they don't necessarily like her very much. It is his last year of school, so she's probably a distraction as well, as you know, but I told her tonight, I was like, it's ingrained in some people, and you and I, we are of the rainbow. We are every race. We've been every race on this planet. We don't live like this. We don't see skin color. We don't look at people and think, you're this way, you've hurt or harmed me in the past. You've done this or you've done that. We don't hold that kind of energy within us. We are rainbow. We are rainbow. We are everything. We are every color. We are every race. I am you. You are me. We are one. We don't look at people and think, oh, you're this. There's something wrong with you. Oh, your skin color is this. You must be something. Oh, you're white. You must be a rich bitch. I would never, I don't. And we can't. We can't. We judge a person by their characteristics, by how they act, by how they live, how they, there's assholes in every race, right? And there's beautiful people in every race. We cannot judge a whole group of people by their skin color, and I refuse to do that. I refuse to live my life like that. So with that all being said, I'm here for the people, every race, every color, every person, even the ones that are dark and dingy and don't have the wherewithal to know what love and God is. We're all still here for you as well. And so with all that being said, let us begin. Dalai Wadarishanamaya, Lakoyati Isinai, Elekinama Adai, Sitabalai, Alakiati Isinai, Tirabalai, Ti Isinai, Elekinama Adai. And I'm feeling like Thoth the Atlantean is here. Alakiati Isinamai, Alakoyati Isinamai, Tirabalai, Oyalakia, Luiati Isinama, Tula Yalokonamani, Kilamoya Putu Isinamai, Tirakalai, Yeti Isinai, Elakanamani, Kula Yalaki, the Isinama, Yalakanamani, Kilabaya, but the Isinamai, Tila Yalakanamani, activating and stimulating your spinal cord right now. Tirabalai, Boyeti Isinamai, Elakoya, the Isinamai, the Isinai, in the Lakinama, they sit up at the Ilakirama day. Kirababuji Asinamaya, La Yalakia, Yalakinama day, Sitabalai, Elakinama day. As I'm seeing your spinal cord begin to light up all the way down, there's cords and attachments throughout your spinal cord that are being released. So as the energy is going down your spinal cord, you're seeing all these cords releasing. Alay with the Isanai, Elakinama day. Kirababuji Ishinamai, the Isanai, Durakaria, the Isanama, La Yalakinama day, activating stimulating now, the Yalakirama day. Kirabaya, do Isanamai, Elakinama day, Shurabulai, Elakinama day, the Isanai. Kurabai, the Isanama, Tela Irakinama day. Meaning you had like a attachment on the back of your throat. You want to make sure these days that you are protecting yourselves, protecting your energy, getting energy healings, clearings, whatever it is. YouTube is not enough to keep yourselves completely healed and cleared. You need to be doing this either by yourself or with somebody. Get out there in groups. They have probably free healing groups out there somewhere in your area. Everything is very open now. You can go and find people that are at a decent price that will help you and serve you. I'm always here to help and serve you. Alakia dirashinamaye, jerabale ilakinamaye, the isinae, la ilakinamaande, kelamaya putu isinamaye, la ilakinamaande. I'm seeing the Native Americans coming up behind us now, standing behind Thoth. So as Thoth is standing right here behind me, I'm seeing the Native Americans coming up in a horseshoe all the way up and around behind him. Straighten up your back. Shoulders back. Tiraliat yisinama ilakaya de ethinama ilahere lakinama de sutukula da lakinama de. Begin to expand your heart. Sakulai de asanamae. Tirapalea do yisinama dola yarkinama de sutupalai wulakinama de. There's a coin going into your hearts right now. It's got a Native American chief on there. Dole uyati isinai. Kuramaya body esinama tilahi lakinama de sinamalay olukia de esinama tilakia de esinai ilakinama de. There's a hot heat coming up into the root right now. It feels like a fire coming up into the root and flowing up through your chakra system, up through your meridian system. The fire is burning rainbow. Every color in the rainbow. There's a fire burning in the root area and flowing its way up. Just let that begin to flow up into your roots. Just let that begin to flow up into your roots. Energy is going to start flowing up into your sacral. It's going to start flowing up into your solar plexus. And coming up into your heart, letting the fire expand. And coming up into your beautiful throats. And coming up into your pineal gland. And coming up into your crowns, expanding. Just begin to allow and let these energies flow into your crown. Showing me what looks to me like codes coming down. Alaiwa de esir kodamai e de esene ele elokina maade shutabola erekina maade kodamaya de esene ele e de asanamai ibu de asir kodamaya de esene ele elokina maade kodamaya de esene me da erokina maade shinamalai ele elokina maade shinamala elokina maade. Just hearing the natives saying, "We are here, we are here." The blood on your land. They're showing me the blood on the land turning into water. Turning into fresh water, which is why all of the rain in Denver this year, so much rain. It was like a cleansing every single day. There was so much rain. They're just showing me right now how all of the blood was being cleansed. The water going all the way down deep into the earth, cleansing and purifying the land, cleansing all of the blood, all of the war, all of the pain, all of the suffering. I know many people here in Denver, in the Denver area, are healers. There's so much grid work and energy healers here. I know all of you are a part of this. All of you are part of helping this land to be cleansed and clear. This is beautiful land. This is God's country, Source's country. This is beautiful, and it's almost like the more evolved and higher in nature and Source Creator high spirit it goes. It's like that darkness is seeping up and out and being released. It's like we're having to see it. That's why it feels so dark and dingy here sometimes, you know. That's probably why many people are flocking here as well. You know, they want to come here. They want to be in these energies. They want to be in the high vibrations. They want to feel it. Even though some of us can't feel the high vibrations very much anymore, it's like we know that we've been doing this great work here for so long, and people want to be in these high vibrations, and eventually it'll be all over the planet. That's the work that we are doing. That's why we travel. That's why we are being called to travel and to go these different places, to be of service, to be and activate and stimulate and do these grids, and to really take your beautiful energy wherever you're being called. Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about anything. Just go. When you're being called, do it. It'll happen. The money will come. Everything will come. You just have to trust. My beautiful friend in Egypt always said, I have what I need for today. I have what I need for today. And I know that whatever I need for tomorrow will come. And when I was out there, obviously the money's not as, I could live like a queen out there with what I have. You know, I could live for a long time very effortlessly and easily out there with what I have, and because it's so cheap, and you know, here it's so expensive, but I didn't worry about anything. I just felt such an ease and such a peace in my heart in regards to money and in regards to finances and all of that stuff. And yes, it's because I can't afford to live out there, and here I feel that energy has come back with me, but I know before I left, it was like, how am I going to do this? How's the money going to come? I was really scared, you know, and worried. And it's like, let go. Just let go. If you're being called out there, the funds will be there. If you're being called to do this work and you're following your heart and you're following what Spirit has led you to do, you will be supported. The path will be made straight. And I'll be damned, it was made straight. Every path since I've stepped on this path, it has been made straight. Are there windy, dirty turns down in the underworlds? Absolutely. That's a part of this game. That's a part of the expansion. That's a part of it. You have to learn and master the underworlds just like you have to master every other aspect of yourself. And so, yes, we have to... The path is being even made straight in those underworlds. When it's dark and it's dingy, it's teaching you the most. The shadow is teaching you the most. It's training you to become this master, this beautiful, powerful... I don't even want to say powerful. It's this beautiful, magical, mystical being that you get to become, as you do that inner work, as you look at the muck and you look at the emotional pain and you look at the suffering and you say, all right, you don't belong here anymore. Like, you got to go, and you just pull it up and you're like, all right, you got to go too. And okay, that doesn't feel good. Bye. And it's almost like just seeing it from a bigger perspective, from a soul perspective of, okay, my soul really wanted to deal and live as an addict, and it wanted to experience, and it wanted to master and look at people and study people and see this and see how the addicts act and see myself and the pain and the suffering I had to go through. I felt like I was like studying myself all throughout my addiction. It was really bizarre how I would just watch and see and perceive myself and the pain and the suffering and the addictions and the withdrawals that I would go through. I remember just like honing in on the feelings in my body. It was really, really weird. But now I know it's like my body really wanted to experience that. My soul wanted to experience that. My soul wanted to experience my childhood and the anxiety and the pain and the depression and all that stuff that I dealt with. It wanted to know what it felt like. And you get to that place where you release and release and release so much that you do eventually become that joyful person, because you're no longer living in this lower vibrations. You've released so much. And to me, I did a lot of therapy, and therapy was wonderful, and I did a lot of energy work, and energy work is what really helped to clear that energy out. And now I work with therapists and their clients to help them do talk therapy, and then we clear the energy out after they're done with sessions. And it is wonderful, and it is powerful, and it is exactly what I knew I wanted to do with my life. Once I figured out the way for myself, I was like, this is what people need, talk about it and then shift the energy. And I do have a powerful, beautiful, wonderful, mystical, magical therapist who I do work with. So if you are interested in a combo of therapy and energy work, man, reach out. Like, don't waste your time, don't be scared, don't worry. Like, we got you, Alekwa the esinamai, the esinai, laid of kinamande, Gurabaya, but the esanai, ela elekinamande, cinemalay, elekinamai, Jerabalea be at the esinai, elekinamande, cinemalay, elekinamande, could I elekinamande? The chief is going to step forward now and begin to project his energy into you, each and every one of you. I'll just give you what I'm getting right now. He's coming around. Looks like we're sitting in a circle right now in another multi-dimensional, in a dimensional space in the past. And I'm seeing a big bonfire, a big fire in the middle. And many of us are sitting in this, around this fire. And we're all natives in this powerful vision that I'm having right now in this other dimension. As he's coming around, he's handing everybody a feather. As you receive your feather, you begin to hold it in your hand, and as you hold it in your hand, the feather begins to turn gold. Every strand of the feather is turning into gold. From the tip to every little particle of the feather, it's turning into this powerful golden energy. So just feel that in the palms of your hands. As the feather's turning into gold, it's seeping down into the palms of your hands. Your hands are turning into gold right now. It's coming up your arms and up into your heart. Your heart's expanding into that gold, going down your body, up your body, all the way up into your crown. You are illuminated in this powerful golden energy. Begin to feel this liquid golden energy up and around you. Dinamaya the isene alaya the canoye, the isenamaya korea the isenai richinamoye the isena polea de la caria de urkinamade, set up polwera kinamade. As he's coming around with the last feather, now there's a grandmother coming around with a bowl. She's got a red paste, and she's putting that right onto your pineal gland right now. And she's going around to each one and putting, doing it just like this, like doing like almost like a flick with the red paste onto your pineal gland. So just feel that on your pineal gland as she's coming around. As she's coming around, and the red paste goes onto your pineal gland, and it begins to expand the pineal gland. It's almost like a refreshment, if you will. It feels like a very, very, very fresh energy starting to pour into your energy field right now. So begin to feel that refreshment. Kirabayati is in 90 Hira Kinama Ade, Shidamalay Olakia Diashanamoy, the Isinai no Kinama Ade, Kirabayabo to Esanamai, Lakinama Ade. That fire is still burning in your sacral and your root right now. You can still feel it burning in the root. Lakia de Esanamai, Lakia Diashanamai, the Isinai, Lakinama Ade, Kinama Diasanamai, Lakinama Ade. As she goes around to everybody, putting that paste on your pineal glands right now, they're showing me like how everybody's pineal gland becomes one. And so I'm seeing this very bright blue light coming up out of your heads and going up even past the fire. So the fire's in the middle, but your pineal glands are going all the way up. That energy, it looks very beautiful. It's like a pyramid over the fire, and there's this beautiful blue energy illuminating from each and every one of us, going up into this tip, up into this source energy. So feel that energy as we're all connecting with the fire beneath us, connecting with the each other's energies, the pineal gland. We're connecting with the source, connecting with each other's hearts, connecting with that golden, powerful energy coming off of our bodies, off of our hearts, off of our minds. Activating and stimulating every cell in the body, activating and stimulating your DNA. With the asinamoy, the isanai, like where the isinamoy, the lakio yet the isinamoy, the rakanoma ade, sindamaloy, the isini, lailokinoma ade. Just honoring each and every one of you. So very thankful that each and every one of you are here, that you've showed up. Lailokinoma ade, sindamandala, elakunoma ade, kirabayabo to isinamai, elakinoma ade, sindamaloy, where the isinamai, elakinoma ade. They're showing me a vision of what looks to me like shadow beings in the back of the fire, almost like, you know, you've got the fire and then you've got all of us doing this pineal gland activation work, and then they're showing me like off to the sides and everywhere there's like almost like this shadow energy kind of up and around, and I'm feeling that in the collective too, where it's like you all are expanding, you're all opening in a way and becoming aware, and you're connecting into your multidimensional selves, you're opening your hearts, you're opening your minds, you're opening, you know, all of your bodies, you're connecting in, you're learning your gifts and all of this stuff, and then there's like this energy that's, you know, kind of lingering around and around, and it's okay. It's a part of our world. It is a part of the experience. It's a part of the human experience. It's a part of the spiritual experience. It's always going to be there, if you will. There's always going to be a form of the shadow, because we are the light. The light is going to bring forth some sort of a shadow. It's how we are. It's how we allow ourselves to connect and to move forward in our life. We move forward as the light on this planet. When your energy goes low, when you begin to not feel good, when you begin to not stop taking care of yourself, when you allow addiction to come in, when you allow things to lower your vibration, that's when you have to learn to bring yourself back to the now moment and reconnect to yourself, reconnect to the light, reconnect to whatever, because you can be influenced by both. You can see it in our world. The things that are happening in our world are being influenced by something that is of a lower vibration, and it's all thought forms. Somebody thought the disgusting things that have happened in our world, of the pain and the suffering and things people do to other humans. Somebody thought that thought. Where did that thought come from? We are working with high vibrational beings, and we are working with low vibrational beings. All of it is here, and the scale is all the way up to the source God creator to all the way down below the depths of hell of the thoughts that you can think. And so it's up to you to figure out what you want to think about, what you want to attune yourself to every single day. You want to think about the archangels? You want to be up here with source God creator? Or do you want to be down here thinking negative thoughts? That's why I always tell people, don't watch scary stuff. Don't do it. It's literally attuned to bring forth that energy into you, to activate something within you to where you do have nightmares, where you do allow that stuff in. It lowers the vibration, brings in fear. When you bring in fear, then you're bringing in these energies. Now, I don't know why this is not talked about more as far as like fear and how the effects of fear and how it does manipulate and bring forth. And I guess it is talked about a lot, but I've seen it just from my own experience that it does allow lower vibrational energies into your field. And, like I said, we're the ones that are in control. We're the ones with the power. We're the ones that are of the light. And I believe every human on this planet is of the light. I believe every one of us are source God creator. Even the ones that are acting out in that madness or in that darkness, I believe that they are being manipulated in a way that is not them. I don't think any human on this planet, even the vilest of the vile, I think they have been manipulated and they've come here to experience that darkness. Just like we've come here, many of you, I hope all of you, have come here to experience the light and to ascend and to connect in with that God source, because many of us have already lived through hell in this lifetime and another lifetime. So at this point in the game, we want to experience that heaven on earth. We want to experience source God creator. We want to become one and to feel the high vibrations, because we've been living in such a low state for most of our lives. So we're fighting right now in order to, not necessarily fighting, but it is a fight in the beginning. If you are on your ascension path and you are just waking up, or you've just been waking up the last few years, it is a fight to cut out all the nonsense and all the bullshit that is manipulating you to stay in that lower vibration. And so in the beginning, you do need to pick up a sword. You do need to put on armor, and you do need to protect yourself, your mental mind, your body, your physical body. You do. It is like going to battle, and you're battling for your own sanity, for your own I don't want to say your soul is your soul, but for me, it was like I was battling in order to keep myself in a place of a high vibration, because I just kind of kept getting knocked down all the time. You know, I was like, God, what is this? You know, okay, I need to switch this diet up because this is like not making me feel good. Okay, this is not good for me. This is not. And so it just really felt like I was going to war with so many things. And I know that's from my own past lives of being a Knights Templar and being in all of these different realms where I was in war, where I was all that. I know I've brought some of that energy back, and I have tempered that and have learned to be at peace with that part of me that is always ready to battle, you know, because I am. And that's what we have to do. We have to learn, who are we? Why do I always want to battle? Why do I always look at things as a war, as this, as trying to come at me, you know? And it's lifetime after lifetime of dealing with this bullshit. And in this lifetime, I've learned that I don't want to live that life anymore. I don't want to live. I don't want to battle. I don't want to be at war with anything on this planet. And so when I began to really focus and hone in on myself and moving through that darkness, it was like a battle. I would wake up and I would feel like shit because I felt like I was battling all throughout the night for myself just to get to the light. And I think that's what you have to do in the beginning of your awakening. So if you are there, please know you got to stay strong for a little bit, and you got to keep your blinders on, and you got to keep yourself detoxed. Keep your mind out of the gutter. Keep your mind off of social media, as it is a lower vibrational drainer, dude. The internet, just period. It is a net. It is catching you. It is catching your attention. It is keeping you stuck in all ways. It does not want you to move forward. And it is here. It's wonderful we get to connect, but it is absolutely something that can drain your energy and can bring you into a place of not being able to move forward because you're stuck on this thing. And I'm no judgments. I have businesses online too, so it's really, you know, something that we have to do. So let me just check back into the beautiful Native Americans and thanking them, thanking the chief for this activation. Thank you all for listening to me talk. As it's coming up on my heart, I'm going to speak it out. I want to thank Thoth the Atlantean, for coming in. Love you. I've never heard him say it like that, but I'm glad. Okay, perfect. You're just sealing up your energy right now. You can tap into that golden energy at any point in time. And I'm loving you all so much. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!